bad boy, man, a G to the end. Bow. Shut down race from the enter. Then this is the main extra. Big entries, bigger than wrestler. Get in the front of the
It's NRG!
Mosh big crew holding the center. Big long beard, big black temper.
What a difficult opponent they have to go up against in NRG. Going back to the comp that was their bread and butter at Champions last year.
Well, Molly's out and be able to find quite a bit of damage. Player's going to be tagged here. Scribble around the corner is going to be Mata. Down first is Nomad able to strike. They're splitting over to XLG, and that's just going to be a bit of a stalemate on the back end. As NRG will pump the brakes. They're going to cut the noise and then maybe slowly scale back up towards A.
This is going to be one of those things that NRG might have to adapt a little bit to, is that Phoenix that's going to be taking a lot of control over there at A, already causing a little bit of problems on top of getting revealed by Leo's haunt. So slowed things up, but XLG expecting a rotate. Instead, Ethan calls for the slight pause into a re-hit towards A.
I mean, XLG, they're kind of going to be reading that this is going to be a split through mid, so they have some security because of that vice wall, but with all of NRG just slow walking forward up into this A site, this makes them quite favored here. As the pressure going to be applied to WS Leo, tucked away at dugout. Nebula gonna bloom, he catches a glimpse, a couple shots gonna go ringing through, but unable to find that contact. The shock dart not gonna go deep enough to get the damage, but there's the reveal, and Ethan's able to collect one. Noman, however,
30 seconds left.
gets himself another elimination as Kiko will get taken down, and the spike now going to be committed to.
I need a concealment.
Ethan gets that in play, but 3v4 to try to hold the line, low health here. That's gonna be Brock and Scuba able to collect a couple kills, but now Scuba just down to his lonesome. Some damage gonna be found, swing the corner, isolates it into a 1v1. Lyser on the other side, the swing and the shots whiffing. Tucks back, wanting to try to get it concussed through, but Scuba is ahead of it. Dodges it, finds the headshot, and pulls off the Red Bull clutch to rescue the round. Drone only able to spot out one. Meanwhile, Mata just going for a quick entry through Street. Triple push up, swing in the corner, Scuba. Not done yet, he's able to find that kill. Collects a weapon, but two very nice shots from Nomad will allow for those weapons to be recovered. And then suddenly, this starts looking all the more rocky for NRG, down a player again.
Drone is down.
Now your firepower pretty weakened. Trying to get back there, get to that spike, which is down in the back corner, and XLG can just hold the line here. You have a little bit from Kiko to maybe try to help you clear this, but it's going to be tough.
They're just tossing that weaponry around, trying to make sure that they have those guns in the healthier hands. Meanwhile, Leo slowly just joining in, ensures that there's not going to be this late flank coming through. And how are you meant to get back into this one for NRG?
We'll find out.
It's going to have to be a 3-2-1 go. Swing in this corner. Jump Peak going to be leading the way. Kiko the first to fall. That's going to be the Vandal down. Ethan is able to find Noman, finishing off that low HP Jet, but they are no closer to finding this round, to finding this spike. It has eluded them, and what a rally back. What a response. A MasterCard thrifty for XLG to tie it 1-1.
Up a little bit of space here, but playing for pretty fast contact.
Up and over the check in the dugout. Will just take that refract out the safety. Gets a spot on the one. So Raga going to be noted, but he's going to be able to find Ethan at the same time. Kiko going to be answering back. Raga now going to be taking down Lysor. Eliminated as well. So we get brought into a 3v3. And now a 3v2. Kiko, a solid shot. Displaces Leo. It's Happyway and Noman to try to get this retake going, but now you start becoming less favored with this outlaw in play. But Mata, if he's just going to give you an angle like that, then hell yeah, you can find value. Rock will have that cover. Swing around the back, Happyway. Once again, able to get that spike down onto the floor. Some minor damage suffered here by Brock. Quick clear of the recon. He doesn't have any additional utility. Trying to play his way back in, but Brock will just stand tall. Mind you, was also able to spot out at least the two players on that A side of the map. Given that the Molly had been invested, Mata just trying to dive forward over towards Halls. Gets slowed up by the concuss, but he's quickly wrapping around the back here, looking for Lysor, and we'll be able to have him. Happyway going to be good for one. Dodge of the stun, the wall to fall. Cosmic Divide no longer in play. Raga getting closer and closer, but it's going to be Ethan striking out, finding Noman. Leo now dead, and it is all on Raga's shoulders, and he cannot bear the weight. 4 players surviving. NRG now. Raga here in Art throwing out that curveball, but the counter flashes in. He and Leo trying to backpedal, but Leo going to get dropped as Kiko comes away with a second. Raga now dead. Lysor able to peel back a single kill as Brock will fall. Just quickly trying to scale in around the back here at Art. Goes into the cosmic form though, and the timing is just so catastrophic. Kiko finds that third. No man trying to stay dialed in on this angle. The Thorn's gonna be popped. Smada's just boxed into the corner. Still down on the floor. Now, NRG still with that player advantage, but they're looking to take it away as Happyway starts to try to swing forward, but it's going to be Kiko taken out. No man finds him on that stair side.
Response. XLG happy to wait this out.
Now they have to commit to it. Mata just looking for that timing swing out of the Nebula, shifts away, and Happyway will be able to collect the kill. XLG looking good to secure this unless Scuba can come away with another Red Bull clutch. The peek in, and now Happyway will hold his own. Kiko at the ready. We'll just be investing that Steel Garden, and for now, XLG going to be zoned away as they look to try to get their players in position for a swift retake.
Spike planted.
Are being placed. They'll run it back now. In play. Raga going to try to see if he can swing the corner, clear anything out. Meanwhile, the Armageddon's going to be called in over towards that tower side. Cosmic Divine's going to be invested. Ethan eliminated. Happyway able to find that headshot, but look at the lurk forward from Mata. He's able to intercept. Obviously, Theo turns back though, and Lysor strikes him down as well as Kiko. The defuse now going to be interrupted. Nearly taking a half. Counter concuss going to be sent through. They're going to look to just try to stick this one, and Lysor's got him covered. The defuse is in. And XLG with 3 players surviving. Pretty decently favored for XLG. Initial volley of util, nothing going to be found. Saturate chucked into the back. Mata facing forward, trying to take that fight. Will end up losing his life, but the rest of his team picking up the pieces. Leo needing to deliver, but he cannot. Saturate out. Mata just going to go diving forward once again. In towards Halls, clears it, doesn't see anything, but Ethan will be catching a bullet as Lightsource able to find a kill as well. Scuba going to be taken down, but Kiko holding his own. Lurching forward into that smoke, comes away with 2 eliminations, bringing it back into a 3v3. The Nightfall now to be invested as Brock is isolated back at Halls, does still have that spike in hand. Not willing to go for the commit yet, and Mata trying to get this rewrap on tower, but Raga does shut him down, and he's anticipating this second layer from Kiko, but he cannot stop him. 3 kills online, should be dead on this swing, but he still comes away with a 4th. Brock gets the finisher, and NRG gets collected. Ethan 2 away from having an Armageddon. That's going to be the conversion paths sent through. That's right around that corner, but Mata overstepping, ends up getting shut down as Happyway comes alive. 2 quick kills found from him. Brock and Kiko both will get eliminated, but Ethan able to peel back a little bit of that pressure to the dive forward. The full flash connecting. Won't be the snapback on the ultimate, but Ethan at 13 HP, as good as he is, I don't see him clutching his way out of this one. Spam towards dugout, will just grab up the Odin, but Leo counter sprays through, finds it, and XLG, he will be absolutely dead. No man continuing to try to scale, and there it is. It's just a matter of time before they find him, and Mata will quickly connect with his skull. Peek in, sees Happyway on the other side, but just cannot get that off the sing. Steel Garden now to be invested here as Happyway desperately trying to backpedal out, survives with 15 health. NRG able to try to push forward and take control of this site, but WS Leo, he's got that Odin and he's using it against Brock. Brings it back into a 4v4, but the spike now in play. NRG looking for this 8th round win. XLG needing to get this retake going, but if you're just gonna continue to spray and pray and be rewarded for it, then hold down M1, Leo. Push out over the top, but Kiko, oh, they all just line up for him. Looking for the 4K, now needs it. Flash set up, they're swinging from Raga, and he will be able to sit him down. The fuse is in at XLG.
I've found G2's Trent and Valen, and first of all, I've got an incredibly important question. Valen, tell me about the English breakfast you had yesterday. How would you rate it?
Fry up?
Yeah, the fry up, man.
Actually, beans on toast wasn't too bad. It surprised me.
How did it surprise you?
It was like a little sweet, like the bread's good, you know. I don't know, much more than that.
Well, listen, you guys seem to be scouting out NRG because you guys sometimes get being accused of being region merchants in G2. Are you now determined to be NRG now we're here in London on international soil?
Yeah. I mean, we're just watching to see what they do, really. We want to see the atmosphere of the game and the arena, the fans, everyone here in London. We're just trying to scope it out.
How would you rate the atmosphere so far?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, all the fans are seeing us. They're all being friendly, so it's awesome so far.
Are you nervous about the prospect of potentially going up against European teams, given that we're in Europe?
No, I want to hear the European crowd. I want to face Vitality. I wish Fnatic was here, but they're not. RIP Boaster. But yeah, I mean, all the UK players, I'm down to play. Benji, Fishy, it'll be insane on stage.
Valen, do you like being the bad boy?
50-50, you know, only on the dance floor.
Only on the dance floor. Gosh, we're a few weeks away from the after party. And now what's the plan? You've got about 6 days before we see you play on that stage.
We're just working on ourselves right now. We don't know who we're gonna play, so we're just kind of fixing our own mistakes and watching our games back and scrimming.
Who do you want to play?
Ooh. Honestly, anybody. We're ready for everyone.
Ready for everyone. Well, you've got the time to be ready.
Wait, sorry?
What did you say? Repeat yourself.
Oh, I said bring it on.
Bring it on.
Nico,
You heard
NRG,
the man.
Vitality, bring it on. We want you and global esports.
Oh, all right then. Well, we'll see you in a week, boys.
Kiko holding his own. Scoop on that quick little corner check. Get the spot out, seeing no man. Should give solid enough information to NRG that this is where the spike is intended to rest. Dash forward, and he's trying to disrespect the salvo. He eats an immense amount of damage for that. Well, flashed out, but on the reswing, Raga will be able to strike him down. But loses his life as Kiko again able to find another elimination. They are just running all over them. NRG just sprint their way back into the site, and suddenly it's Happy Way, and he just doesn't have the health nor the shots to make it happen. NRG. Map, and now Mata looking to play intercept this WS Leo. He's making all the noise in the world. Mata just trying to find this timing. Will trip the wall. And it's a shot right to the back of the head. Leo dropped. Running back now, committed to the up and over. They look to try to take this whole position. Kiko, however, lying in wait, is still able to find one. He's in with this one, but Rocket push forward over towards that street side, is able to intercept, finding a kill on Amana. Spike now, committed to, is Ethan strafing out, gets right on top of that Molly, it looked like, and still is able to find the shot on Rocket. Scuba, he gets Happy Way, and Brock takes down Lysor. Just waiting for that peak. And there it is, but what a shot. Quick clearance, no man. Keeping them in with a player advantage. Now the tailwind forward. Kiko still going to be fighting back. However, as Raga's going to be taken down. Re-swings back through halls, but no man flushes him out. Now just Brock and Ethan. Latter of which does have this read on the flank. Will just be the clear of that dart over at long. Shock dart, unable to find anything, but it does get the push forward onto Leo. It's taken low, but XLG going to be able to clean things up. A massive round from No Man gets himself to 3K and keeps XLG afloat. Meanwhile, Steel Garden going to be traded out here. A stalemate, but Blazewall set up as Rocket tries to escort them forward. They're trying to get Spike in play. It's 12 seconds remaining. They cannot lose this one to the clock. No Man able to find that knife through. Ethan going to be struck down. Kiko, however, still continuing to try to hold this. The time isn't there. Trying to give it to it now as Shockdep's going to go layered in. Will be able to try to get that in play, but it's just not there. They waited way too long. XLG have absolutely shipped it up the river. They just sink.
Oh my. Yeah, the boats.
No life vests and no round win.
Yeah, the boat's full of holes. Oh. Just barely, but what? That one's out. Gives him a little bit of space. Happy Way finds the timing. Oh, he can't get the kill.
And that could be a critical miss. Scuba staying alive means that he's going to be able to offer up that Astra util, and then he can still absolutely find damage. At the same time, No Man Lysor now going to be picked to pieces. A 3v5 to try to hold out, to keep this map going. But a peek in, it's going to be Happy Way eliminated. Scuba will be finished off as the Molly. He's able to find him. Mata up and over the top, maybe getting the spun of these players here at backside. But Ethan just puts his life on the line, sets it up for Kiko, who will be able to collect it. 13-6, NRG take the opening map over XLG here at Masters London.
They did on Pearl here a bit. They're absorbing some of the pressure. They still have a lot of util in the back pocket. They still have the Sage wall. They still have the Deadlock wall.
Plenty of util going to be exchanged here on either side. As Mata just getting spammed down. Taken low, the jump peek, and yep, US Leo going to be able to find that opening kill.
Oh, love this wall.
Holding him in place, the net as well. Getting a massive grab, swinging the corner. WS Leo able to find a second now, and Raga getting involved. The cleanup is swift, and that is a flawless pistol for XLG. By Mata. Well over halfway towards that showstopper. Meanwhile, WS Leo, the lurk forward, the swing in the corner. He's able to find one, gets some damage on the Scuba. He gets himself a second kill as Mana cannot stay alive. The help. Meanwhile, Lysor Ready to try to shut this down, but the Paranoia will be sent out. Kiko up and over the top, trying to get the spot out here, but Lysor has the read, has the shot, has the kill. And Kiko has absolutely nothing. The round is already over. Raga just going to be trying to get a couple little extra charges here. Will get shut down, but that is a 3-0 start for XLG.
Ooh, this time Happyway, no choice but to back through. This was not in their kind of mindset for the call for this round. Odin in play again for Brock on that Vice.
Just the res available for XLG at the moment. If Leo is able to find an elimination, we'll give him that Nightfall. As Spike going to be committed to, and the spam out. That's going to be the kill found. Ethan going to be taken down. Showstopper is there, but it will not fly. Happyway has the shutdown, and look at where the Spike is. I think Mata had collected it off the corpse, and he just absolutely shipped it into no man's land. The timeout. And get cleared. Will just be the repivot. So WS Leo getting into position, riding along this wall. Clears the haunt. The wall will fall, and so too shall WS Leo. As all going to be invested, is able to find one, but the cleanup can be there as they will break Mata out of jail. Two-player advantage, but Lysor is in spawn. He has killed one. The Spike is now on the floor. The Paranoia is going to go through. It connects onto at least two players. And answering Paranoia back, he tries to TP out, repositions beautifully. Gets himself tucked into another corner. He is buying so much time and attention at the moment as NRG, they have to flush him out. They finally will be able to do so, but at cost, players get taken low. Connecting, Leo gets out in front of this one, but Happyway trying to get the retake started. Pushing forward, the spot on the one, the spray down, gets the kill, but cannot find Brock, and it seems like NRG at long last may have just been able to find their round win, but Leo has other ideas. Shots going through, the time starting to dwindle, and there you go, Kiko will be able to find it. It's about to be cleared, Prowler at the ready. Quick clear, they know that they've scaled forward quite deep here. There's a net, NSC is going to be committed to this one, and that's going to be a kill found, and Scuba gets taken down, the Paranoia. Gonna be lobbed in, they're trying to prevent that further scale forward, but XLG are still able to get a kill, get damage onto Ethan, and get out scot-free. To lead the way forward, and Raga to try to lock them out, but the wall not gonna last too long as the Odin will be able to burn it down. No man, however, tucked it into the corner, he's just not quite ready. He gets picked apart, now it's gonna be Lysor up and over the top, and able to find a smattering of damage. It's the player advantage for NRG. Slide down to drop, Kiko prepared. Gets rid of Lysor, and NRG now looking well slated to win back-to-back rounds unless Happyway can come away with a massive Red Bull clutch. Looking for the shots, finishes the first, but falls down to one as the decay comes in. This would be a miraculous spray transfer as both players just play together, but he isolates! A swap of the guns, spam the box, the damage not found, and Kiko to come out on top, but narrowly so.
He's Sentinel util guessing. Raga trying to play the tight angle, and he's just done.
It's completely unread, no credence lent to that rewrap from Rubble. As Happyway now to try to hold the line. Hopes to go for the clear on the haunt. Re-swinging around, but NRG are just kind of dancing around this and able to avoid capture until Brock gets caught. Happyway able to find a second, finally will be felled. Scuba comes away with that elimination, but the pit now going to be committed to. NRG know that they need to claw back every single round that they can possibly get, but for now, the spike plant going to be interrupted as Ethan will fall. Kiko keeps it in with a 2v2. Some players look to just try to poke and prod. The pit will get dropped. Kiko is more than prepared, finds that elimination, and now it is all on Lysor to try to clutch this in a 1v2 scenario. 45 seconds remaining, and NRG silently look to just make their exit. They take the rope. Now rotating through the defender's spawn, but Lysor, damn close. Has the right idea, but will he be able to take them both down? Gets some damage through. Kiko surviving with 2 HP. Hilo situated around the corner. Kiko being as low as he is, still very risky. TP up and over the top, the tap. The spam now coming through. Lysor wheeled away at and on the peak will finish the job, but cannot get the round win. Scuba. Happyway immediately just backpedaling. He's like, okay, I know this song and dance. You guys come towards Seaside, I back up, I kill 2 of you. But instead it's gonna be Kiko getting things started as WS Leo gonna be taken down. Big peek in, and Lysor none the wiser. Doesn't anticipate this at all. Now the Paranoia's in, and Kiko is tearing them limb from limb.
There he goes again.
Goes on red for now. Sage Wall gonna be situated. It's up and over the top, and this time Mata's able to find one. Raga will fall, but WS Leo quickly trades it back. Looks for a little bit more, but will backpedal through the stairs, sending out the Nightfall. Full connections here onto the players, but it looks like NRG want to go for this pivot. They had this lurk forward, and Brock trying to bring them up into the B site and will be able to do so. And again, now the full pivot. Happy Way here behind them. Start to get this confirmation on the spike plant on this C site. Meanwhile, Nomad taking point, is able to find one, but Kiko shuts him down. Back into a 3v3, and Happy Way looking to be rerouted. Will just push up, join in alongside WS Leo towards this waterfall side.
Well, Lysor's paranoias have been really good. Gonna have to hit another big one.
NRG trying to fight forward. Leo holding his own for one, but cannot find the aim reset. And now it is down to Happy Way, gets into a 1v1, spots out Ethan. He frantically backpedals away. Slides out around the corner of the cam, not going to be able to spot him. The time is starting to bleed away. Happy Way needs to find this kill sooner rather than later. Haunt goes out, just eats that. Jump peeking coming through. Ethan just trying to buy the time. As his head continues to just pop out from behind the wall. Happy Way will claim his life, but he cannot claim the round win. NRG, one away. Happy Way again, backpedaling, quick rotation in from Nomad arriving on the scene. Will BDK down. Pump of those tracers, but counter spray out. Nomad is able to find one, so Ethan gonna be eliminated. Happy Way holding his own. Shuts down Kiko on the aggressive push forward, and NRG know that they need to flush this guy out, and they will be able to do so as Mana gets Lysor behind him. Ulti invested. Brock will get caught by the Annihilation. They just don't have the angle to really try to clear this one out, but Mana is still fighting. He's looking for a little bit more. So it's a back away. What is that shot? The res now bringing Lysor back into the fold, and NRG have had the door slammed in their faces. Good God, Leo. Out, checking towards that rubble side. Nothing going to be spotted yet. Leo waiting it out. The heal coming through, just jiggling on that corner. Before that kill, Mata tagged up but not taken down. Still alive into the mix and just trying to sell this as Scuba lurks forward. Is able to find the transfer. Gets himself a 3K, but now into the 1v1. The paranoia going to be sent. It's Johnny on the spot. Scuba completely blinded up.
Shadows traveling.
Smoke cycled in, and Lysor trying to get this hold to hap, but Scuba is so damn fast to rotate around the back. He's just going to be sticking forward. And he should be served up on his own. No! He just holds it! An unbelievable Red Bull clutch! As Lysor says, I do not fake!
That is stellar thinking with the smokes there.
Absolute insanity.
That shot, oh my goodness.
Kong-Kong-esque.
Trying to fight your way through all this util. They're gonna try to overstack the flank to deal with it.
Yeah, so find out towards that CT side. The jump peek out. Yep, no man able to find that kill. Absolutely destroyed. C's connecting. Leo just gonna try to hold it down, and will be good for one. Finds a ton of damage as well as Mana. Real way out down to 10 HP. Lysor at the same time able to find two as Kiko and Brock all eliminated. Mana to fall, and XLG. Horns pop. C's not getting the grab. Go at the ready. Paranoia out, trying to find a target. Will be able to do so. No man gonna be struck down. Raga still situated on top of the wall, but now you've got this 50-50 angle situated with an Odin on the other side. Should not be able to find any entry whatsoever onto this C site now.
See if Happy Way can create a plan B. Not going to be given the opportunity just yet.
Ooh, spot out on the one, but it's going to be Kiko coming away with that one. Raga just a little bit too late. They try to join the fray. Does manage to get the finishing shot, but cannot keep his teammate alive. Tap on that door. Camera situated forward, clears the flash at the same time. C is going to be taken, but Brock nearby enough does have that Odin. Kills for now going to be eluding XLG. There's NRG, just get closer and closer to trying to retake this site. Happy Way with a shot, and now Raga able to find another, brings it back into a 2v2. Ethan trying to scrape his way in, but Leo has him outdone, and Brock cannot take down Raga. Now Mata bringing up that shot again with the operator. Jump peek able to spot a little bit. Will get grabbed by the net. Will get revealed by the Haunt. He's still able to quickly bounce his way out towards safety. Shot not to connect. Ethan now to be spotted. Scale forward continues from XLG. Should be able to get their way forward into this A site. Thorns quickly cleared. Brock considering that peek out. They will be able to quickly dispatch that wall. Oh my god, no man. A bold push forward. Hill is able to find that headshot before getting down, but WS Leo eliminated at the same time off screen. Kiko immediately scaling forward, is already arrived at the spike. The spam through the box is trying to flush out Lysor, but will not be able to get that wall bang. And now NRG in pole position and get this retake. His Happyway is completely zoned out, will eventually fall. And NRG deny map point. As Ethan having to back away. It's getting caught by that C's. Oh, the Annihilation going to be committed to, but Kiko peeking in as the door gets tapped, and he is able to get the shutdown on the Nomad. Rez is in, Raga. Ensure that they're still 5 players strong in this round as Mod is trying to catch a glimpse with anything that he possibly can. The Paranoid is going to be flying, but it's going to be NRG coming away with all the eliminations as NRG look to make this a flawless, and they will. Lob through. Lysor does not get caught by that one, and Kiko just going to be using that ult to get out to safety.
Yeah, Brock there for cover. That was a nice little setup for NRG, but still XLG scaling forward. NRG has committed the bulk of their forces towards B. XLG doesn't feel comfortable with the amount of pressure with what they've seen from those 2 sites. They know there's at least 3 over there. So do the math, maybe try a different side.
Age up,
oh my
timing
God.
Shot attempt, but will not be rewarded with a kill nor damage. Nightfall, however, going to be immediately invested. Ethan wanting to shove these players back. It's the mark on the 2. WS Leo, Nightfall of his own. Sent through, Mana gonna get caught by that. Prowler ends up being cleared. Smoke's obfuscating for now as they look for this pivot into the B side. Happyway already going to be forward. Gets a backstab kill onto Ethan, but not before Raga is dead. And then Kiko arrives on the scene, gets himself a second. Finishes into a meat grinder here from XLG. Immediately dispatched, and now WS Leo a 1v4 to try to take this up to map point. Otherwise, NRG 1 away from tying it up. Immediately forward, and he cannot find that kill. Kiko will be able to force him back. Shifts over onto the side itself. Well, double drift around the back of Rubble. Jump peek out. He's been spotted, and surely you just do not give this guy the angle. TP forward going to be committed to. Mata having to backpedal away. Early shot, not going to be connecting. Blinded up, swings out to his demise. His Happyway is able to find that elimination. Scuba now to try to hold his own, but he's been spotted, walled off on the one side, and Happyway is out for blood. He wants his elimination, and he will find it. TP up and over the top from Kiko. Happyway considering that ride of that rope, but just decided to dip back. Kiko out with another kill. Lysor will fall, brings it back into a 3v3. We're just playing that anti-flash, but Ethan, the 1-2-3 swing from NRG is looking too damn clean. They get themselves back into the player advantage position. But no tap of the defuse. Time still going to be bought. WS Leo on that swing is able to find one. But Kiko continues to dominate.
Little bit to work with. Ethan going to be close to his ult. Happyway. Need that kill. Oh my god. Kiko, he gets taken down.
Red ball's down. A lifeline offered over to XLG. But even still, there's no way to feel comfortable, even in this position, even with this advantage. Annihilation going to be online again for Nomad.
It's a huge gut check for XLG. This is one of those moments where you want to see them take that step forward, to be able to force this OT, to force that map 3. To show that they in their region
I know exactly where you are.
still do some damage.
Well, the neural telling all. Annihilation going to be set up, trying to bank it off the wall, and will be able to get the grab. Pulling a player forward to their demise, and rushes in. There's no way to rescue it. Decay, however, is going to be in. Raga able to find Brock. Lysor going to be traded back, and Scuba trades it up. No man eliminated now, a 3v3. NRG still in a position to get this round corralled back through. The nade able to find an immense amount of damage, and Ethan is able to find Happyway. The door now swinging shut. As Leo is just down to a sliver, 22 health on him, 55 on Lysor.
time.
They have to go for it. The tap's just a hair off. He's just painting an outline around him, but it's going to be Mata able to find Raga. Leo down to 1. Mata collects a second. And it's got to be a 1 HP clutch that he cannot find. NRG! They are world champions for a reason. They rally back into Lotus. And they take down XLG